I'm so sorry, guys. I forgot to turn on the mic. So I guess you guys uh I'm so sorry about it. Okay, I forgot to turn on the mic. So I've been talking to myself just now. So yeah, let me repeat again. So if you are watching this from thank you for telling me this, Ivan. Okay. And Facebook side, how do I see? I'm still very new to Facebook live stream is always giving me new things every day. Okay. Inside. Can't see the. It's always giving me new things. But never mind. Come back to this first. So if you're new to this, what I'm doing here is a trading vlog of myself looking into US market. So I'll cut it short. It's not as long as the one that I shared just now, well, without the mic on. So my first time actually look into US market. So most of you also know that I actually trade Malaysian market previously. So why I do this is because I want to actually share to most everyone in the market that from nothing, you know nothing about the market, and then how you can actually start with it. So of course I look into big boys transaction and look into price and volume itself. So I find that after I look into the US market, I find that some of the stocks like Nvidia, all those is more expensive stocks, of course, but in 1 minute charts there's a lot of the trading opportunity that I see. What I use here is that if let's say price is closed lower than the previous candlestick, okay, so from here I'm using 1 minute charts. So wait, here there's another high volume. Okay, 1 minute charts. So wait, yeah, I'm looking at the trades. Okay, so I'm using 1 minute charts over here. As long as we don't go against the trend, if let's say the trend is going down, then we go accordingly. So every time when the price is move up from here, and then there is high volume, it shows that the price is going to have a reversal. So as you can see from here, high volume, then price reversal. Same goes to the one that is at the bottom, high volume here, and then the price start to move a bit more sideways here. So when we see there is a reversal and then followed by, we see if let's say this one is going down, the price is closed lower than the previous candlestick, then we are going to do a short sell from here. When to exit is when there's a high volume actually appeared at this point here, then we take the profit. And when to cut loss, when the price actually move back up to the point of our entry candlesticks. Okay, so it's as easy as that. So of course there's a lot of things to fine-tune it as well. A lot of things that we need to fine-tune from here. So from especially like how do we know that when there is a major price reversal like this? Okay, so you can see the price is moving up, but until a certain point that they are going to move into its uptrend, and then in the minute charts, and then it will start to move into downtrend. So how do we know that the downtrend is moving back into an uptrend? That this major reversal in this minute charts, I haven't really looked into it. So what I will do here is that every week I'll do this session here, so every one of us will be able to see it, and we are able to learn it together as well, okay, in the US market. All right, so from here, so okay, there is a high volume, but the price is going down a lot, so I'm just going to continue to hold on to it first. Not going down a lot, but going down, high price, going down, high volume. But let's stick to the trading plan. Okay, so volume is actually higher than the previous one, so we are going to take the profit here. Okay, so this is a short selling, so I'll need to actually buy back. So $79 of profits over here, so which is good. All right, so just now we started off like about 21,700 plus, which actually 21,810. But before the market opened, I actually did a bit of silly trades in the market. So that's why this happened. Okay, it went down to 2178 or 2179. So overall we have $20 of profit here. So high volume here, we're gonna exit. Okay, so we already exit from here. So we are going to look into other stocks. Okay, so if let's say you're watching this, you like it, feel free to give us a like and also share this to our more people. And then of course, if let's say you find it, you want to look into this, going through this vlog together with me on learning how to trade in the US market, then subscribe to our channel or like our follow our Facebook page so that you will get updates whenever we have this session is coming up. At the moment here, I have scheduled this down to end of the month. So on Tuesday, every Tuesday. So you can always watch this on Tuesday. Okay, so next month we might have changes on the time, okay, of the day, which day that we should look at it. All right, so I'm using a minute charts here. So I forgot whether I say it just now, but let me introduce a bit myself. If let's say you are joining this for the first time, usually I look into Malaysian market. So Malaysian market wise, I'm following the big boys, transaction data, looking at how their transaction is, how their price movement is. If let's say you want to know more about my sharing about Malaysian market, you can look into my YouTube channel. So there's a lot of video, Wrong and Search YouTube channel. So there's a lot of video there talking about that. And so I want to actually look into US market. So basically I'm actually zero knowledge. So not to say zero knowledge, but I using the same way that I use same theory or same principle that I use in Malaysian market. So but I'm using price and volume. So I'm looking into minute charts, but US market, there's a lot of stocks, more than 10 over 1,000 of stocks. Malaysia market, last time what I did was every night I just go through each of the stocks one by one, and then from there I find the stocks that actually shows the sign that the big boys have an accumulation. But US market, I can't do that because there's two exchange, okay, NASDAQ and NYSE. So there's too many stocks for me to go through it. So what I think of is, why not I just go for a day trade here. So then I look into the 1 minute charts. I find that it's working for this strategy that I observe it myself. It's not learning from other side, but just using the price and volume. Okay, just using the price and volume analysis. So as long as we don't go against the trend, that is fine. But of course, it's a vlog of how I look into this. So there's a few problems about this strategy is that we don't go against the trend. We go together with the trend. So if let's say the price, for example, at this point over here, they have a reversal. So how do we know there's a reversal? How do we know that next thing, this AMD over here, the price is not going to go down lower and it start to move back up higher? So that is one problem here. So I'm looking at how we can look into it. So far that I have find out a few ways. That last time I actually looked into use it in Bitcoin, which also effective in Bitcoin also. So I find that whenever the price up is not as high as the previous one, okay, the length of the price moving up is not as high as long as the previous one. It means that the reversal is coming soon. Okay, so that's how we look into it. But so far from here, Apple seems like they have started the reversal here. So I'm going to look into it. There's no sign of having any entry yet. Let me zoom in first. Price close at 168. Lowest 168. Is lower, but let's wait for it first. In the previous few times that I do this live stream, that I find that there's a problem is not problem. Always wait for the price to have a bounce back up first, because right now it's going down. So wait for it to bounce back up first, then only we'll apply the entry rules. Then it's better. it will be better that way. Okay, if let's say just move sideways like this, is a bit not so good about it. But there's a no high volume, price is down, so this one I'll just Nvidia. Let's go for short. So far the price going downwards and then having a pause is not much. It's still maintained about the same. It's longer than the previous price drop, so there might not be much of the reversal that is coming in. Okay, so let's see. So we have one open transaction here, Nvidia. If let's say the price is close back up the point that our entry signal candle, basically you can say it, entry signal candle, then we can cut loss. Okay, or maybe the volume is actually higher than the previous one, then we can cut loss. So far we don't see this one at this point, so I'm going to continue to hold on to this trade for Nvidia. Oh, one more thing I need to share with you guys, because I'm testing this strategy, so that's why I'll be using TradingView paper trades. Okay, so I'm not gonna just jump in with the real money here. All right, so that is I would say dumb to actually do that, to test it out with real money. So I'm trying out with the strategy right now, so I'm not trying out with the feelings. I know a lot of people will say like, oh, you use paper trade, there's no feeling about it. Of course, when you use the real money, there's a feeling about it. You feel worried and things like that. You can't exit, you can't do that. Same things. If even let you use it in, you look into a Malaysian market, it will be the same. So right now the thing is that, wait, this one I have to cut loss. Right now the thing is that we need to find out, okay, whether this strategy works or not, and then get the touch of it on how this movement is like. So after a few months later, if let's say I find that, okay, it's comfortable with this, I'm able to solve the problem of looking at where is the reversal and all this thing, then I'm going to look into a real fund. Okay, funding in with a real fund into a real broker. So right now it's just the testing of it. So if you don't like it, that you find that, oh, paper trade, there's no feel, okay, you're not sharing something that is what, but it's a vlog, I need to test it out first, so to learn together. So it will be a whole stretch of the whole learning process. So from using this paper trade, and then how you can actually continue to look into them. I'm going to move into real trades. So real trades, the other things that we need to solve is the emotional part. We try not to get too emotional about it. All right, so that's the thing that we have to go through it, so we can learn together. How you can see how I overcome the emotional at that point. Right now it's more like how I overcome the identifying the right timing for the entry or for the reversal, all these things. And then later on, how I overcome that emotional for the real trades. And then again, the next thing we need to overcome is that how to achieve consistent profit in the market. So I'm doing this live stream over here, so it's from 10:30 probably up until 12 only. So I'm not going to do it for the whole night, because wait, can you short sell this? So I'm not doing this for a whole night. So because next day I still need to wake up and then look into Malaysian market as well. So what I want to say, my target, okay, my main objective is at the end of the day, the consistent profit. How do I classify this as a success? Is every day, maybe 10:30 to 12, I'm able to make a consistent profit of about at least 100 USD, okay, in this 1.5 hours. So that's about like 400 over ringgit. So 20 days down the road, that's about like 8,000 ringgit. So that is the minimum that I'm looking at. Okay, so let's see whether I can achieve that for maybe let's target it at maybe end of the year. Wait, this one, long price down, high volume. Let's continue hold on to it. Okay, the price like continue goes down lower. Just that for this trading view platform, I don't have like all those transaction data. It would be better if, let's say, I have those transaction data. Right now it's April, so target maybe end of the year. We're gonna start with the real account. That's the point where we should be. I'm planning at that point. Then that is the time where we should be trying to achieve consistent profit from the stock market. Okay, trying to achieve. Okay, so there will be a lot of things, a lot of the things that we need to overcome. All right. So 43, no high volume. The highest volume is here. No high volume after this. So the price might continue to go down lower. I think I might be talking to myself while I'm looking at it. So please bear with me. All right. So right now I'm looking into AMD. So I have a short selling position, which is right now at a profit of about 62 USD. I think maybe after this, after this minute of candlestick is closed, then I'm gonna get out from this, because after price down, then the volume is actually higher than previous one, is one of the exit rules. Okay, don't click the wrong one. Okay, we can just buy back $67, taking the profit. So right now it's 21898. So I think we have about $80 of profit. Let's look into others and see whether we have any other stocks that we can look into it. We can look into something that is not related, because just now we are looking into AMD. So AMD is tech related, semiconductor. So we can look into something else. Price down, there's no high volume form yet for this. This one moving sideways. Anything that is moved sideways, we avoid first, because I've tried it. If you trade using this method to trade in the sideways stocks, you will get yourself you will be doing a lot of cut loss. Okay. Seems like it's a long way down for AMD or this Nvidia or this. So right now the price are being bounced back up higher. Just let it bounce back up first, and when it's moving up, we don't enter, we don't go long for this. All right, we wait for it to have after the rebound, and then the next round when it goes down, then we continue again, because this is in a downtrending. And also seems like they are not going to stop, because the price down from the previous high here, wait, let me put it much. Why is it so small? Okay, from the previous high here down to here, and then from the previous one here, the degree of the price down is not getting shorter, so we might not see any of the reversal is coming. Okay, no, so we just have to wait. Why won't publish? So let's continue on to monitor this. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section, okay? And remember to give us a like. So far, we have did a great job for AMD and also I think NVIDIA, I guess just now. I forgot. Oh, not. Yeah, I think AMD also. So we have a profit about $80 in, what time is it? In 20 minutes. Okay, let's watch. Price is bounced back up. High volume here. So let's wait for the entry timing. So this is just a testing strategy right now. So again, I will need to warn you guys first. This is just for your learning, a vlog of myself doing live trades. How do I look into the US market? How do I start with this? How do I find the right stocks? How do I find the right strategy? So you should take this as an educational purpose, okay? There's no offer to buy or sell stocks. Although right now I don't have much of the viewers, okay? So so I don't think that is a problem with that. Okay, Apple has won, but it's going down right now. I'm not going to take the risk to move in for this. Just look for the rest, others. It's not much of the bounce up yet. Tesla 1000 per share is too much for me. This one have more upwards, but the price down is getting short for Microsoft. So we need to see first. Maybe they will bounce back up higher later. Then we might not have might get ourselves trapped inside there. Okay, moving back up higher. Nice rebound. This is a sufficient rebound. So next thing we need to wait for it is the entry rules for short selling. Because most of the stock right now is going downward, so we have to go for short selling. Twitter seems like there will be a reversal coming. Short-term reversal might be. So let's take a look into it first. Others. There's a down with a high volume. Move sideways. Never mind, just miss it. You will notice that all of the stocks that I'm entering is at 100 units. The reason is because I'm thinking whether to move into this. Never mind, we missed the best time to enter. So let's look for the others. Where was I? Yeah, 100 units. Usually I like to fix my position sizing every stocks because I might be looking into $100 of stocks. So based on my capital over here, I will just assume I will just enter at 16,000 worth of value. So of course, TradingView paper trades over here that you can actually bought more than that. There will be a leverage on it. So I don't want to do that because I want, when I open a real account, I will be opening a cash account. So I want to make it as real as possible. I don't want to use any limit. I don't want to use any margin on that. So that's why I try to stick it as real as possible, even when we are doing this trades over here. So right now I'm going for short selling for Apple here. And let's see. So that's why even if I'm going into a cheaper stocks, maybe like Twitter, I'll just going in for like maybe 40 over 100 units or so. Okay, I won't go in more than that. It can be lesser, but I want it to be the same. The reason why I'm doing this is because the profit, it depends on how many units we bought. Okay, so if let's say the profit is, what time is it right now? 50. Okay, let's take this profit over here. $2 take first because the volume is actually higher than the previous one. All right. So if let's say it goes down, then it's fine. One thing that is bad for a lot of traders, and I learned from Malaysian market, is that if you miss out the profit, don't look back into it. Don't feel bad and don't look back into it, and then you'll find that I shouldn't sell or things like that, all these things. No. If you do that, you will chase after the profit, or maybe in the next trade, when you are looking into the next trade, you will not stick to your trading plan. Okay, you might start to think like, oh, maybe it will be the same like the previous one, that the price might actually goes down lower or continue goes down lower. You might actually make more profit to that. No, okay, then you will go against your trading plan. So that is not a good thing for not a good practice. Okay, if let's say you look back into the profit that you have missed out, all this thing is not good. Okay, so AMD here have a rebound, so I just need to wait for the entry signals to actually comes in. Yeah, so trading strategy is one thing, so trading plan is also one thing. It's also part of the whole thing to be success. But what is really the important, I wouldn't say the is important, everything is important. One thing that actually affect whether we can actually achieve consistent profit from the stock market is our emotional. Whether, like I say, those chasing after your loss, your profit and things like that, look back into it, those are not good. Those are the things that will actually stop us from achieving consistent profit in the stock market. So I'm going for a short again for this AMD, because it meets my entry rules, where price is actually closed lower than the previous candlestick. So if let's say close higher than this candlestick over here, then I'm going to cut loss. All right. It's a short sell. 28 seconds, 29 seconds. It's higher, but I still don't cut loss yet because it's not time yet. I need to wait for this candlestick to close first. Then only I consider that as a cut loss. Okay, it might be go low, it might go my profit might my losses might be more, but I want confirmation. Okay, these are the only confirmation that I want. Of course, in the stock market, there's a lot of investors, they always look for, okay, so confirmation is done, so cut the loss of $30. Let's wait. Where was I? Where did I say just now? I forgot. Where did I stop? The price is down, but it's not as much as the previous one. So seems like there will be a rebound from here for all these Nvidia and also Apple, all those. Twitter starting to move up higher. The price down is not as much as the previous one. So it seems like the only one that it fulfills, this one, Nvidia already missed the best entry. Same goes to this AMD. So the only thing that I can look into it is this Apple. So Apple long position. So let's see. So at the moment, we are still at the profit of $50, paper profit. So the price, how do I see that? How do I see there might not be a reversal coming is from here, the price down to this level, comparing to this and previous price over here. So this one is actually longer, this one is getting shorter here. So that's why there might be a reversal coming. Okay. Volume higher than the previous one. So yeah, no choice. This one follow the rules and we cut the losses. Okay. So this one is long position, so I need to sell. So far, we're still at the profit. So we have continuously done 2 trades that is at the cut loss. So we have to be a bit more careful about it. We need to sit back and then to reflect on it and see what are the things that we did wrong. Okay. So one thing is actually price going down. Apple, the price fluctuation is not that much. So I think in that case, why I try to avoid trading Apple today. Because most of my losses are actually in Apple. So which means that my trading strategy might not be working, might not work in Apple today. Sometimes it works, but seems like today is not working. So if we see things like that happening, then we should avoid that, because you don't use the same thing and then punch on the same thing again and again and it doesn't work up until the end of the day. So you just lose. We are the one that who felt the pain. So we know that it doesn't work, then we need to stay back and then try to avoid that. Okay, so that's how trading it is. We don't apply the same strategy into into a different market. It won't work. Even for Malaysian market wise, like for example, right now everything is going into retrace. I have different set of trading method to deal with this kind of market. If let's say the market is going to rebound, then I have different trading method to deal with the market rebound. If let's say the market is at the peak, is going into a retrace, then I have that another way to actually look into it to deal with that kind of market as well. Okay, so Nvidia, I'm going in for a short selling right now because it fulfill my entry rules over here. Price rebound, and then there's a price close up lower than the previous candlestick, so that's where I go for short selling. At the moment we have a opening profit, unrealized profit of about $37, $31. So we just need to see at the end of this candlestick what is the price of it. Okay, we need to look into a closing price. If let's say we look into closing price, you can see my profit actually getting lesser. It might have this kind of case. So same thing also, we want confirmation only. Okay, so right now price is bounced back up with high volume actually in. I'm just gonna take this profit over here. I don't care because it's my trading plan and strategy over here, the exit rules over here. So yeah, one thing you will find that is you will find that weird. How come I don't have any profit target, or maybe any profit target, or maybe how many percentage of the cut loss that I need? So let's talk about the profit target first. I don't use profit target is because I don't like to set my own this one haven't go down yet, AMD. So let's take this opportunity. Wait, did I did a wrong trade here? This one 9670. I might did something wrong here. So not selling, buyback first. Okay, close the position first. I might do something wrong. That where was I just now? Yeah, I was saying, I can't remember what I said just now. Maybe you guys can actually remind me a bit. So Neo price up, price down, it's not going down any lower, and then form there's a high volume. So I think this one, the price is going to reverse upwards here. Let's wait for it and see whether they will have a reversal here. This is up, down, not much of the price up. Yeah, I was talking about the profit target. So profit target wise, I don't use it is because I to me, I use before profit target. I don't like it is because it's more of I setting the profit where to take profit in the market instead of following the market. Okay, so if let's say I set something that is my expectation, if let's say the price doesn't move up to my expectation, then there's a problem. There's a problem of when the price is not going according to your expectation, whether you should cut loss, you should take early profit, whether you should do that. And then on the other hand, you're telling yourself you need to be disciplined. So when you stay disciplined, the price later you don't take the profit, then the price goes down lower and then you have a losses there, then it's bad. Then it will affect your whole emotion. So when you have affect your whole emotion, then you will start to think like, oh, maybe next time you don't want to follow this kind of trading plan anymore. So that's why I don't like to set a profit target. I would rather to set a exit rules, or you can call it the take profit rules. The reason is because if let's say I have the take profit rules, then it's based on the market. It's not what I set. Okay, so that is the reason. So that's how we can actually maximize the profit and maximize the profit. So that is the part on the take profit exit rules, my exit rules part. If let's say cut loss, how come I don't set a cut loss percentage or the points of it? I don't need to do that because it's not saying that I don't have a cut loss. I have a cut loss. I say just now, let's say an entry, if the price actually closed higher than the entry signal day, entry signal candlestick, then I'm going to cut loss. Okay, but I don't set a percentage. The reason why, this is already done in my position sizing. So every time I'm entering into 100 lots, 100 lots is every time when the price move up, one down, one tick up, I'm losing like maybe $1. So $1 for my total of account over here is about 1%, 0.1, 0.01%, okay, for each of the price moving up and down. So if let's say go up, I'm losing 10 ticks over here, then I'm just losing $10. Okay, so that's why I don't use that's why I don't I not to say I don't use, I already have my I have my cut loss rules, okay, in the price, but the percentage wise I actually set it with my position sizing. So I find it that way is a much easier way for me to handle it. Hey, Uber still exists. Oh, I'm sorry. In Malaysia is still, I mean, we have no more Ubers if let's say you are watching this from somewhere else. So right now seems like all the stocks are going into moving sideways over here. So I think we should try to be, I forgot to record this session. I should try to be a bit more careful. I don't use my strategy right now, because if you have watched this before, the last two times, 2 or 3 times of my this session over here, on the same when the market is not doing right, when the market is moving sideways, I still use the same strategy into it, and then I did a lot of cut loss. Okay, like for example here, if you follow the entry rules, this will be the entry, and then next thing is you have to maybe continue to hold, so you can continue to hold until a point that it goes down lower, and then you have to cut loss. Okay, so there's a lot of cut loss going on at that point. So that's why when you find, you need to know when is, in what kind of price movement your strategy will actually works. If let's say you can't find, or you don't know when is your strategy is best, is at the best, then you can't achieve consistent profit from the stock market. It's about how well you know about your strategy and also your trading plan. Okay. 286.29, 286.36. This one price up. Okay, yeah, I was looking at the closing and opening price. So yeah, so it's very important that you know. I know most of you have learned a lot of different kind of trading methods in trading in the stock market, and of course you have attended a lot of courses, and then up until the end of the day, maybe you come up your own strategy, putting all the indicators that is good from all other courses into your own. That is that might be fine, but the very first thing that you need to know is your strategy, at what point and in what kind of trend is performing the best. If you do not know that, no matter how many strategies that you know, it doesn't have any of it. Okay, it doesn't, what do you call it, it doesn't matter. Okay, it means nothing. AMD moving back up, so yep, a reversal is here. So right now price is up, we don't follow right now, wait for it to have a retrace first and then we watch. Okay, the price at the high side. I'm not sure how long is this delay. Never mind. So AMD, wait for it to have a retrace first and then we come back and look into it later. Same goes to Nvidia, they move exactly the same. So I think after this round of the retrace, and then if let's say there's one entry opportunity there, then I think I just put that into last trades. Okay, so it's 11:16 p.m. right now. So yeah. So I need to wake up early also tomorrow morning to watch the market. Basically, I only trade a few of the stocks. It's only like either AMD, because these are the one that in 1 minute charts, they move a lot. The rest, if you look in 5 minutes, if I at this hour, I might fall asleep. Okay, even in the daytime when I look into Malaysian market, when I do day trade also, I feel like falling asleep. Okay, so it's very slow. Of course, it's quite more interesting in the US market. There's a lot of like moving up and down. You can see this kind of price movement. If let's say you're Malaysian here, you only see it in daily charts of Malaysian market. So that's why I say Malaysian market is actually quite easy market for a lot of investors or traders, as long as you know how. Like I say, you know how to look into big boys and all this stuff, and then how to interpret it, and then how does the market actually, how does the trading strategy, it works in different kind of trend. Then it's easy. Okay, it's like a kindergarten. And then, but there's a lot of investors in the market, they always think like, oh, okay, oh, that side, I don't want to trade Malaysian market because it's not fluctuate enough for me to make profit. If Malaysia you cannot make profit, don't think of going into other market. Okay, there are more sharks. Those are tiger sharks in other market. Malaysia is just like baby shark. Okay, I will sing that song. Do 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 do, baby shark. Do 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 do. So yeah, so if you can handle Malaysia, of course you might think like, okay, if let's say you can handle wait, let me think this a bit. Another thing that I have to watch out is whenever there's a huge price fluctuation like this, must be something happening. So usually if let's say this thing happened, then it's not really a good sign. The price might just it move up and then it might throw down lower. Let's see any news in the market. I mean, I don't read news just for the sake of knowing whether this AMD is having any news published into the market. So I'm looking at Reuters, stock wobble, bomb bashing alive and kicking as US CPI looms. So consumer product is actually going down. So firm settling on Tuesday, expect slow annual inflation expected to show, okay, annual US inflation rate rising at its fastest pace in 40 years. Okay, of course, inflation will definitely, it's already there. It's not definitely, it's already here with us for inflation. So every one of us, we can feel it. Soon you will find that, I mean, of course, food already moved up higher. So right now, coffee ice is actually 2 ringgit 90 cents in at my place. So before pandemic, it was only like 2 ringgit 50 cents. So right now it's moving, going up. So yeah, if let's say Ukraine side things are still going to be bad, sanction is still there, it's even worse because there's a lot of agriculture are export from there. World largest agriculture export, all those corn and stuff like that from Russia and also from Ukraine. So yeah, be prepared. Okay, this one here, trace high volume. Wait first, let it retrace more first. Okay. Let's see, just now we're looking at AMD, have a retrace here. Let it have more retrace first, we have to watch. So far, we are still at a profit, 2186. I don't know, let me check back when it's opening. How much was it just now? How do I, okay. When it's at the opening, my capital was, why is it not showing? I want to play back, but I cannot see. From YouTube side. YouTube side, you're not just looking at my photo, right? Because I don't see my photo. I mean, I can only see my photo, it's not playing back. And also, YouTube not allowed me to play. Oh, or is it here? I don't know. Let's see the market. If close higher, then I'm going to look into it. Apple today is not my strategy. My strategy can't work on it, so I'm not going to look into it. Where is Intel? Moving up slowly. Microsoft. No retrace. Price is up. Best price in is here. Exit here. Sideway, continue move up higher. Seems like this one also doesn't work for my trades, for my strategy today. For today, at least it works okay on AMD here. Let's see. Closing price 9686, lowest price 9706. So it's actually lower than the previous one. So moving sideways like this, let's do a short sell and see. Fulfills my entry rules. Let's see, price down. 38 seconds here, 40 seconds, 41. Volume is actually higher than the previous one right now. 49, 55, 52, 53, 54, 56, 58, 59. Okay. Buy back. Cut loss. This is what I say. Alright. When it's moving sideways like this, it's not good to apply this. And right now it's actually moving upwards. So my mistake. Okay. Let's see here. If it's closed like this, I'm going in for a buy. Because it seems like very reluctant to actually move down lower for the price. 53 seconds, 54, set 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Long position for AMD. Okay, this will be my last trade here. Let's see my last trade. Is it a loss or a profit? So far, overall, it's still at a profit. I think about like $40. So convert it to ringgit, 160. Not bad for 1 hour. For a 1 hour job. But don't go first, okay? I can actually do a summary first before we go on today. Because it's a vlog, I need to actually, I don't know how you pronounce it, vlog or vlog, okay? I don't care. So I pronounce it my way. So because this is a form of recording, is also for everyone's educational purpose and also for my own educational purpose also. So I record it myself, and then I will need to look back so I can actually tell myself like, okay, what have you done wrong on this day, and today what have you learned, and what you have adjusted for these strategies, so to help you, to help myself to actually to fine-tune. It won't be perfect, to fine-tune it to a point that I can actually apply it with the real money, and then to start trading in the stock market and things like that. Okay, so that is the thing here. Well, while it's waiting for this, don't know when to actually exit, I'm going to do a summary here. So far, if we close it today, we should be having about like $70 of okay, the volume is actually higher than the previous one. So what I'm going to do is that, okay, this one long position, I am going to take this profit. Okay, so about $70 of profit at this point. And yeah, so fine tune one thing is that it's better than the previous trade, where the previous trade is I do not know when are they going to have a reversal. So I continue to use the same method to do an entry and then exit. Then I end up with a lot of cut loss, cut loss, cut loss, cut loss, cut loss. So that's why last week wise, if you see my last week video there, you'll find that a lot of stocks, a lot of trades that I do is the price is, my capital keep on moving up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So that actually the reason of it is because I'm trading when the price is moving at the sideways. So today is slightly better. So in the sense of I learned from my mistake. I know in this kind of situation I can't apply my strategy, so I don't apply into it, and then I reduce the cut loss. Doesn't mean that I don't have cut loss today. I do have a lot of cut loss today, but at least I have a positive to actually end this session here today because I do lesser cut loss. Okay, so you can see the decision that we make from here. Sometimes it's not like how much profit we can make for each of the trades. It's more of like how many times of the cut loss we can avoid. Okay, so looking at this, we can avoid the cut loss and we can actually maximize the profit that we done just now. So we are able to have the profit from that. So which a lot of traders in the market, they always overlook into, no, is it overlook? They miss out this point. They always think that, oh, I just want to make profit, make profit, make profit. But up until the end of the day, the losses is much bigger than the profit that they make. That's why they cannot achieve consistent profit, because they want to make profit, so they will enter into a lot of different a lot of trades. They make a lot of trades, and also they make a lot of mistakes. Okay, so basically this is the thing here. And also we sort of like know when are they going to have a reversal here. First thing is also the price over here, and then the price rebound also we need to take the length of the price rebound also we need to take into account of it. And then when the price is down, it's not going down lower, so this actually shows a bit of sign that they have not much intention. And usually at this point over here, we should pause and see. Okay, don't enter into it. Or probably like just now, I've entered into this to try it out, and then able to take a little bit of profit because happen to see that my the entry rules, the exit rules is there. So exit here, a little bit of losses, so it's fine. Then we watch it again to find that, okay, this is the right time for us to enter, and then we are able to make profit here. Okay, so and then also we are able to avoid going into Apple using my strategy, because Apple today, the price movement is slightly different than the other days. Okay, so make lesser losses here. So we have traded 1 and 2 for Apple. Cut loss this one earlier on before the live stream actually started. I think, yeah, same thing, also cut loss as well. So 3 cut loss here. And then AMD, not sure whether you guys can see the arrow, it's actually very small. AMD make 1 profit here, short, and then make 1 profit here also, small profit, and then this one should be a bit of cut loss. This one cut loss here, and then make profit. So overall, we are making profit for this, because when I make this profit, it make a lot. Okay, when I enter this, then it make a lot of profit. All right. So NVIDIA also profit here, and then cut loss here. So the profit, you can see the profit is this much, and the cut loss is this less. All right, it's only this much only. And then I do have the profit here, this much of profit. All right, so that's it. Apple, so you can see all the losses that we make is actually minimized to a very small. You can see the yellow line that I just draw. And when we have the profit is, when we have the profit, we will have it like this much, and then cut loss this small, and then this one profit just a little bit, and then cut loss a bit small, and then this one make a huge profit from here. Okay, so it's about how we reduce the time that we cut loss and maximize the profit from it. Okay, so yeah, this is, even if let's say you are trading in different market, also the same thing. Reduce the cut loss, time of cut loss. So to avoid that, easiest way is to don't simply enter into any trades. Okay, so that is how we should look into it. And Yep, so that's it here for today. Thank you very much for joining to my vlog of my trading journal in the US market. So I hope that every one of you are able to learn something from this. And if you like this, remember to give us a like and also subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow our Facebook page. So you can actually enjoy to see like what are the next thing that is coming up next, and also some of the market outlook. We do have Malaysia market intraday trade also live stream, so you can have a look into it. And remember to share this to more of your friends, okay, and let them see like how this intraday works, and also how you can learn to start trading in the stock market. All right, okay, so yep, and thank you very much. And good night, everyone. See you guys again next week, same time, same link. Say, is it same link? I can't remember, but same time. As long as you follow us on Facebook page or YouTube channel, or subscribe to our YouTube channel, then you know when is it. Okay, I'll see you guys again to learn how to trade in the US stock market again. Bye bye.